Hey DJ, it's your Uncle Ray, back with some more F1 action for you. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's go ahead and get some racing in, or actually it's probably practice. So we're gonna go ahead and get some practice in. Okay, as you can see, I am already in the office, and let's go ahead and zoom in on our workstation here. And we are now in Brazil. And this is practice 1 for Brazil. So let's go ahead and get a practice. Remember, we have 3 practice sessions. We have a qualifying session, then we have the race. So this is practice 1, that's practice 2, that's practice 3. This is our qualifying session, and then we have the race over here on our far right. Before we start our practice section, let's check on, I have a couple of messages here. So let's see, this message says, good morning, I've attached a preview for this weekend Grand Prix. If you have any questions, come see me in the data center. So this is what the track looks like. So that's the track. And let's see here. So it looks like everything went smooth with some new parts. So we ordered some new parts for our car, like the energy store parts, so that came fitted, was good. Now let's take a look at the weather forecast. So it says, so during qualifying, it should be a little cloudy. But during the race, which is at the bottom here, it's going to be nice and sunny, so that's good. All right, so again, before we start practice, let's take a look at our car setup. And let's make sure none of our parts needs to be changed. So it looks like our engine, internal combustion is green, that's good. Motor generator, that's green, that's good. Now this one is yellow. This is at 72%, so that's not too bad. This one's at orange. This is at 88%, so that could become problematic. Let's look at our turbocharger. This is at 87%, so we're gonna need to keep an eye on those during our practice sessions. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and start our practice session. So by default, when we do our practice session, I like to keep the default setup, which is a balance between speed
it's free practice time here in Brazil, so
and downforce.
To all of you who join us this weekend for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Turns 1, 2 and 3 that form the center S are a series of tight left, right, left turns that really are an extremely difficult sequence of corners to master. The first turn runs downhill left-handed and provides massive understeer. It's then followed by a fast right-left combination through the Curva do Sol and onto the Reta Aposta straight.
Added in 1990 when F1 racing returned
That's
to
me right there.
It is fitting that one of the best
that
corners on the F1 calendar takes its name from one of the sport's
that's me.
drivers, Ayrton Senna. Get this section wrong and you'll leave yourself open for the overtake on the approach to turn 4.
All right, I do like this track. You'll see there is a section in this track.
Then, we've fitted some new parts for this session. Hopefully they'll help you squeeze a bit more pace from the car.
There is a turn number 1 is kind of a blind left turn. You can't really see the turn. You kind of have to know when to start to turn in. It's pretty interesting. You'll see. It's kind of you're going uphill, then you have to turn left and go downhill. So let's take a look at our session information here. And again, we'll look at our car setup. So again, I like to do a balanced setup. This is between speed and downforce. And just to put a time in there, see what the time looks like.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
All right, so let's go ahead and do a drive out.
A bit like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
So we're going to do a drive out. We'll do a couple, that way we get used to what the pit lane looks like. So again, I'm in the garage now. And now I'm in the pit lane, so there's a speed limit here. You can only do 49 miles an hour. This is still part of the pit lane. Still part of the pit lane. Okay, now I'm driving the car. Yeah, I do like this track. It's not a long track. It's pretty short track, pretty quick track. But it's got some tricky corners in it, and that straightaway, see the real long one straightaway is pretty tricky. Got to get that right. This is a good overtaking spot right here, this hairpin right here. But this leads up to a very long straightaway. And I'll show you the, here's that turn coming up. Turn 1, you got to turn in like right now. And we're right back to where we started from. So that was a very quick lap. We got DR zone here, which is good. All right, so now we're on our hot lap. So now we're going to try to put a time in there. Let's see what our time is going to look like. And it looks like we're on medium tires. So these are not the fastest tires. But they're pretty grippy. They got some grip to them. Nope, except for right there, we're a little wide on that corner. It's a pretty good overtaking. You want to try to stay off the grass. Don't do the grass like I just did. Again, it's going to stay off the grass. Oops. So this is not going to be a good time, so I'm going to do another lap real quick. And yeah, that turn, if you don't hit that, overshot that brake too late, so I might have to adjust my brake balance a little bit when I get back to the garage. Okay, another car coming out on track. Yeah, I might have to adjust my brakes a little bit. Okay, it's starting to look a little better. All right, let's do one more lap. So that was a lot better. So it looks like we lost a little bit of time there on that one. They went wide there. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the garage. This is not gonna be a good lap time. You see my time up there in the right-hand corner is red, so that's not gonna be a good time. So the time I put in right now is 1:15, so that's not a good time at all. Okay, so here's the pit lane. Okay, so we're going to go back in the pit lanes and let's rethink our strategy here. So we think we need more speed. We need to adjust the brakes some. And I'm not sure why we're on medium tires. It looks like everyone is on soft tires. And let's look at, actually, that's what I need to look at what the tire compound is for this session. I'm assuming we probably have, we got hards. So we got hards, mediums, and soft, is what I'm assuming. So they're pushing us back in the garage here. Alright, so let's see where our time is. So we are number 3 in the time
When you get a
sheet.
chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy and car development.
Okay, we are number 4 now with a time of 1 minute 15 seconds. So you can see we are 2.25 seconds off the leader right now, which is Hamilton. So he put in a time of 1:12, and everyone's doing 1:30. Well, Ricardo did 1:13, Alonso did 1:14. All right, so we can do better than that. So let's go ahead and let's go back to our setup, and we're going to change this to say we want to increase speed. So that's going to be our setup, and I know I want to adjust my brakes a little bit, so that way my brake pressure is a little bit harder. And I think we want to actually even change our tires.
We'll alter the setup of the car.
Okay, so this sessions we have medium softs and super softs. So let's put the softs on. Alright, so we've now fitted ourselves with the softs. And you can see if you look at the tire, you see that yellow band there, that's a soft tire. And let's go ahead back, let's see how the track looks, see if the track is busy. No, track's not busy. There's see in the lower right hand corner, it says track status.
Our best lap
It's
so
clear.
far is a 1 minute 15.0.
Alright, so let's go ahead out the track. And we're going to do a flying lap. Alright, so I'm not driving yet. Okay, now I'm driving. Hit the brakes now, turn in. Oh, we're way too late on that one. Okay, so we got to practice that one. So we was way too late on that turn in. All right, so that's not going to be a good time. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start again. So once we cross the start finish line, the timer will reset itself. So I'll let you know when we start. Okay, that looks better. Okay, there's start finish line right there. And turn in. Okay, much better, much better. Alright, get ready for next turn. Off the brakes, on the brakes, turn in. That looks good. On the gas. Oh, okay. We got a little sideways there.
You have a lot of wing damage. Box for a new one.
Okay, yeah, we got sideways on that one. So let's see what the damage report looks like. So yeah, see the red there for our front wing? Our front wing is gone. So we got no front wing. Alright, so we need to go back to the garage. Yeah, once you get in that grass, that's why you want to stay up that grass. That grass is very slippery. Alright, so we're going to make our way back to the pit lane, back to the garage, get our front wing fixed. And I might want to tweak. I'm not sure if I want to tweak the rear downforce.
We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box.
Alright, so now we're going to go in and get our front wing fixed. And I got to think about what's kind of going on. Where am I losing time at? I think I might want to put a little bit more downforce on that front wing to get my front end a little bit better steering capability. I think that's what I'll do. And I could maybe take a little bit of, let me see how the rear, let's see how the rear handle. Alright, so it's going to take about 30 seconds for them to repair that. So I'm going to go to the setup.
Repairs have set us back a little.
So this is the front wing. I'm going to add a little bit downforce to the front wing. And we'll leave it like that and see how that helps us. Remember, our target is we're trying to get down to the 112s if we can. We want to get as close as possible to Lewis Hamilton. So he's running 112. And right now we're down 9th. So you can see everyone's putting in 113, 114 times. So that's where we want to be. Alright, repairs done. Let's go back to the track. And let's go flying lap.
Best lap so far is a 1:15.0.
Okay, I'm not driving. Okay, now I'm driving. Okay, our front end feels so much better now. Off the brakes, turn in. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was pretty good. Well, we're still off the pace there, you can see. And we're still behind our target. Wow, we're still behind. Oops. Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, so we're still running really slow. Maybe my car just not good for this track.
Lap time puts us into 10th, P10.
Alright, so that lap was a 1:14, so that was better. Okay, it looks like we're green, so this is good. It's going to be a good lap. We got to focus. A little wide, but that's okay. We can. Okay. So this might be a pretty good lap.
You've moved up and into P4.
So we're in P4 now, which is good. Okay. So we're in the 1:13.5s now, so that's good. So we definitely improved on our time dramatically. Okay, and these are with soft tires, so we can probably tweak a little bit more. Oops. Yep. Oh wow, that same corner again.
That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Okay, that was a big one. Alright, so we reset the track. Alright, so I gotta remember this corner right here is not to get on that grass. That grass is very slippery. Okay. Oops, now you're gonna stay off the grass. Alright, so let's go ahead back to the pits. I was happy with that time. We did a 1:13.5. Okay, 1:13.5, that's good. So let's try to think about what we can do to tweak some more to get more speed out the car. So what do you think, DJ? What do you think we can tweak? We can opt for some fresh tires that will give us some more speed, some softer tires that will give us more speed. We can take a little bit of the downforce off the rear. Actually, let's do that. Let's tweak the rear a little bit. Take some of that downforce out of the rear. Let's see. Might be careful of that because there are some turns that are not necessarily high speed turns, but they require you to get on the gas a lot faster, which could cause that back end to snap out on us. Well, let's see. So where are we at in the times right now? All right, so we're 4th in the timesheets, and we're running softs. The tire selection, everyone's got softs on.
Our best lap so far is a 1:13.5.
Yeah, so here's Lewis Hamilton. We can actually watch his lap real quick. So he's doing about a 1:12. So his speed trap, so his fastest speed is 213 miles an hour. So he's going pretty quick. Let's watch his lap. Let's see what kind of time he puts in right now. You can see the clock. If you look at his face, to the left of his face, you can see the lap time. Okay, so he's going to put a time lap in. Let's see what he comes in at. Again, he put a 1:12.6 in. This guy is fantastic. Alright, so he put a 1:12 in. Woo, that's fast. Alright, so our biggest challenge is going to be now, looking that we have 7 minutes remaining in this session. So let's go ahead. I think we might want to do a little bit more time. So let me see, do I have any fresh tires? Oh, I got another set of, okay, I got another set of sauce. So if I run another set of sauce, it said I should be able to reduce my time by half a second. So let's put those on. And I'm going to go to the car setup. And I want to tweak, I want to take some of that downforce out the rear. Let's see what that does. Alright, so take some of the downforce out the rear. Alright, let's go to track. Let's see how the track's looking. And track's still pretty clear. Wow, okay. Alright, let's go to track.
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete.
And we'll
It'll help us identify any specific problem areas.
And we're going to do another flying lap just to save some time. Alright, so now I'm driving. So that first corner, we didn't gain any speed on that. We didn't gain any time. Oh, yep, oh. Yeah, gotta stay off that grass.
Bad. Are you
Wow.
alright? Let me know you're alright.
Yeah, we gotta stay off the grass. Let's reset. Oh, looks like we gained a little bit of time there. I'm not sure how. Alright, now we just lost some time. Gained it back. Alright, so now let's just focus. Whoa, 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 whoa. That back end kind of got away from us there. Okay, so this is not going to be a good lap. So we're going to abort this lap. Let's try another lap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep, waited too late to get on the brakes there. Alright, so this is not going to be a good lap either. But this is practice though. This is why you practice. So we know coming through here is our tricky spot for us. Alright, so that was much cleaner. Okay, so that was much cleaner. Now we gotta get turn one together. Okay, that looks better. And we lost time. Wow. Okay, that's much better. So far, Tom is looking good. Okay, want to stay off the grass here. Okay, Tom is looking good. Tom is looking really good.
That last lap moves you up to P2.
We got 112. Look at that, 112.8. All right, so we hit our target, 112. Woohoo! All righty, so now let's see how the car's not too bad. I think I can manage this for the race. Just a matter of got to stay off these. The track is not that wide, so you have to kind of really stay off the grass here, I see. Okay, that part's a little wider. All right, so practice is over. Alright, so I think that concludes practice one, free practice one. Whoop. Wow.
We're seeing major wing damage. Box, box, box.
Sorry about that. I wasn't really looking. Okay. Alrighty, so let's look at the time sheets then for practice 1. Looks like we ended up second on the time sheets, which is great. Woohoo! We have a time of 1 minute 12 seconds. 1 minute 12 seconds. 12.8 seconds. Okay. I'm going to be pushing this back in the garage. Practice is over. Let's look at the scoreboard. The leaderboard, rather.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Hamilton, Oldtimer and Daniel Ricciardo.
So there we are,
Thank
number
you for joining
2.
us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
And we are 0.2 seconds off the leader, which is great. That's just practice 1. So we got 2 more practice sessions. Glad you was able to join me on this, DJ. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next video.